Hey, it's Jeremy with Strength in Numbers again. It's tax time. Do you think you're going to get back a refund? Well, I'm going to show you today exactly the fastest way to get your tax refund back. Show me the money. It's tax time and most people are looking forward to this time of year to get their tax refund back. And if you look at the numbers, you'll find that the average tax refund in America is right about $3,000. That's why it says ish on the board, because if you look at the average over the past 10 years, it's usually a little below or a little above or right at $3,000. So $3,000 is the average tax refund. But what exactly is a tax refund anyway? So I want to break that down for you today and explain it piece by piece. So first, the tax refund is simply really what it sounds like. It's an actual refund. Hey, you gave Uncle Sam too much money throughout the year and here's the difference back. For example, if your employer has been taking out $500 a month and that's $6,000 and you only owe $3,000 in taxes, which is very unlikely, but these are small potato numbers for a quick example, then you overpaid by $3,000. You're going to get $3,000 back, all in one lump sum. So you've overpaid by $3,000 by putting in $6,000, and you really only owed $3,000 when it comes tax time, and you're looking at this and knowing what you actually owed. So they're going to give you back the whole $3,000. And there's many other intricacies that go into that, child tax credits or income tax credits, all these different deductions. It all depends. Most people do take the standard deduction, but either way, when it's all calculated and said and done, this is where you end up landing. And most people are expecting a refund, but doesn't mean you're always going to get one. Okay, so that's what a refund is. It's simply an overpayment of your taxes, and Uncle Sam is doing his part and giving you all that money back. That's what a tax refund is. So what's the fastest way to get our tax refund back? Well, I want to get you to think a little bit outside the box here. What if we did something different? You may have seen those popular tax commercials every year where people jumping out of planes shouting, "Get your billions back, America," and all these unclaimed tax dollars. But what if instead of sending them out in the first place, we just kept them? That's the fastest way to get the refund back. Don't send it out. Don't send out those extra dollars. Do actual tax planning. And now you've seen in my recent video about why you should use an accountant, some of the reasons why I think you should do filing with an accountant versus TurboTax. But you should be able to sit down with a quality accountant and do some tax planning. Even if you're a standard 9 to 5, you should be able to determine what your deductions should be, sometimes in just a simple consultation with an accountant without even getting to the point of hiring their services, and know exactly where you should be at. And anytime you have a taxable event, touch base with an accountant. If that's every quarter because you've got a regular income or you're self-employed, then great, do that. You want to stay on pulse with it and avoid sending these extra dollars to Uncle Sam, because what you're doing is you're giving him a 0% interest loan for a year. And then he's going, "Oh, hey, here's all your money back." That's not helpful. What could you do with all that money in the meantime? Now, you're not going to get exactly to zero, but with this example with $3,000, that's $250 a month throughout the year. That's not in your pocket. And what happens when you get this refund back? Be honest, right? Poof, it disappears. You pay it down on debt, which is a good thing, or you go to the Bahamas, or you blow it on big screen TV, but that's just something that happens. You spend it, and that's not with a plan, right? So you can use these dollars a lot better than the government can. Now, we don't want to owe the government, so we should get a small little refund back just to be safe, maybe $200, $300, but certainly not $3,000 or $1,000. There's all that money that we're losing the opportunity of getting traction and having more margin in our life with. So what's the best way to get the tax refund back sooner? Keep it in the first place. So I encourage you to sit down with an accountant and do some basic tax planning so you can avoid the 0% interest loan to the government and use those dollars to work for you. If you'd like to talk about this more, just reach out to me through Facebook or my website, and I'll be happy to do so. This has been Jeremy with Strength in Numbers, helping you keep your wallet heavy and your heart light.